She says she's 32 years old. All right. Celebrate St. Patty's in the homeland.
Gabe, the travel guy, Saglie, here to give us some tips from Ireland. Gabe, so good to see you. Every year, this is exactly where we can expect to see you.
Hi, Gabe.
Yep, you better believe it. It's my 13th St. Patty's Day in a row out here, and it's the same, yet it's always fresh and exciting and new, and the party's already begun, as you can imagine.
Okay, so did you discover anything new this time around?
Yeah. So, Tina, I come out, I use St. Patty's as my hook to get me here, and then I go discover something new across the island of Ireland. This time I went way to the west coast of Ireland, in a little town called Sligo. A lot of people watching probably have been there. They say, oh, my gosh, Sligo, I love it. It is a beautiful little town established back in 1243. So a lot of history here. The Garavogue River runs through it. Beautiful little buildings. Only 20,000 people live here. So one of these really classic, quaint towns on the beautiful west coast of Ireland. Now, what I really loved, ladies, about this trip was my visit to the landscapes that surround Sligo, because it is just absolutely breathtaking. The coastline, the lakes, and these beautiful hillsides. You know, the rain for which Ireland is so famous creates these kinds of scenes, right? These bright green landscapes dotted with forests, dotted with all kinds of animals. And I went with a hike there with my son. This is Ben Bulben, a beautiful flat-topped mountain there that overlooks the landscape. But again, if you're in love to do outdoor adventures, cycling, hiking, walks along the water, this is an absolutely stunning place. This is what W.B. Yeats, for all my fellow literary buffs, W.B. Yeats, the first Irishman to ever win a Nobel Prize, is buried here in Sligo, and you can visit this cemetery, this graveyard. It's an area that also has these stories of battles and Irish heroes that go back to the 6th century. Yeah, W.B. Yeats called Sligo the land of heart's desire. Wow. And then when you're there in person, I got to tell you, you understand why.
Okay, so Gabe, we're told you went foraging for seaweed. Seaweed is a major industry in that part of Ireland. Is that right?
Yeah, so actually, great question, because there's about 120 miles of coastline here in this county, Sligo, and there's just an amazing plethora of seaweed species that thrive there. So I met a lady called Lucianne who runs a business called Nourish in Nature, and she takes folks out into the coastline. So we waited until the tide had rolled way back, and then when that happens, it reveals these rock formations upon which all of the seaweed grows. And with scissors in hand, we went in and we basically harvested all varieties of seaweed. They're filled with nutrients and vitamins. I mean, this is a superfood, it turns out. And then we went back to Lucianne's little cottage, about a 2-3 minute drive away, and we threw some of the seaweed into the air fryer and crisped it up. We blanched some of it. We cooked with. So we folded some of the seaweed into Irish butter and Irish goat's cheese, and we had a great little lunch. Now, aside from the culinary benefits of seaweed, there is a big wellness movement. So you can do the seaweed baths, and also the beauty industry is paying attention. Here's what Lucianne had to say about the benefits of seaweed in beauty.
In the beauty industry, it's used for different creams, serums, hair masks. It's really good for anti-aging, any kind of skin conditions. It has really good antioxidant properties, so it'll draw out toxins as well. So it really gives you an amazing glow for beauty.
Okay, I'm sold. I'm going, Gabe.
Yeah,
just for the seaweed.
We're gonna go.
I want to see you guys blow. I want to see you guys blow.
All right, that's cool. All right, so where are you exactly right now? Are you in Party Town?
Okay. Yeah, well, listen, so I drove back across the country. It's about a 3-hour drive across Ireland to the East Coast. I'm back in Dublin. Every town in this country will celebrate St. Patrick tomorrow. But this is the national parade they'll be holding tomorrow. It's going to draw about 600,000 people to the streets of Dublin. Again, this is my 13th St. Patty's Day in a row out here, and it's one of these great parades. If you love St. Patrick's Day at least once in your life, then you've got to come out here and celebrate it with the Dubliners and the Irish. A very Mardi Gras style parade. A lot of U.S. marching bands here as well, so a lot of Americans have already descended on this city. The theme this year is adventures, to celebrate the adventurous spirit in all of us. And by the way, ladies, they did deliver something to you just a few moments ago, but you're not here. So do you mind if I instead sip this for you?
Yeah, Gabe,
okay?
we were looking around like,
oh wow, a surprise.
What brought,
seaweed.
Who brought us something?
All right, Gabe, have
I think a little seaweed sprinkled on top, that might work. I don't know. But for now, this is just old and fresh. Oh, beautiful.
Gabe hasn't aged.
Good to see you guys. Happy
I
St.
say
Patty's
that
Day.
every time I see him. Like,
I know.
It looks great.
I know.
All that traveling must be nice. All right, Gabe, enjoy. Thank you.
Bye.